On behalf of Pueblo Community College, the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Fremont campus, our Fremont PCC Advisory Committee, and our Hall of Fame Organizing Committee, we certainly welcome you to this 9th annual Fremont Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It's a very special night indeed.
It really is the perfect storm. And I'm not talking necessarily about what's happening outside, but rather the fact that we have with us some amazing men and women that we are going to be recognizing. We are surrounded by friends, by family members, by the business people that we love and that we see on a daily basis. And we're also going to be introducing and recognizing some of our students who are the benefactors of the individuals who have actually given freely of their money and their support for the scholarships tonight.
And why are we here? We're here because of our students. And I'm so excited that so many of our students are here tonight to experience what I hope you come to appreciate. Your community believes in you. Your community supports you, and your community is ready to stand beside you and behind you as you work to establish the skills that you need. And we all want you to stay in this community, but students of Pueblo Community College Fremont campus, please stand up so that we can salute you and congratulate you for all of your work. You know, I'm sure every college president gets up and says that their staff and faculty and students are the best. Well, discount whatever they say, because I'm here to tell you that Pueblo Community College faculty, staff, and students are absolutely the very best.
So, my name, as Dr. Carr told you all, is Beth Newey, and I was the recipient of actually a couple of scholarships from PCC. I was the recipient of the Tom Healy, Wolfers, and Fremont Advisory Council, as well as the First United Methodist Church. And all the people who gave me those, I want to thank profusely at this time. Thank you. So, I have to be honest. When I first found out that I was up to be a public speaker at this event, the first thing that I thought was, oh gosh, I do not want to be paraded around to make other people feel good. But as I was being interviewed by the wonderful Dr. Carr, I realized that this event is not about that. This event is about trying to convey in a few words just how generous the community is and to encourage the community to support themselves by giving back to the students who want to give back to the community themselves.
I'd like to thank the members of the PCC committee for selecting Maureen Baxter for this very prestigious award. She'd be very proud. I'd also like to congratulate Mr. Smith and Mr. Otto for their recognition here tonight as well. So thinking about this, talking about my mom was one of the greatest people I ever knew. If someone ever accuses your child of wrongdoing, never react and never get defensive. Simply say, you'll have to look into it. I can only assume the reason she consistently offered this advice was there must have been a few incidents with my older siblings that caused her some significant In always keeping her humor, one day someone asked my mother, she said, your kids seem to be doing pretty well. Do you have any advice? And she was quick to joke, I appreciate the kind words, but let's see how the rest of this plays out. They're not dead yet. So, as a mom and a grandmother, Maureen was focused on instilling key values in each of us, not talking about values, but living these values. This included 6 values that strongly resonate with me today. The first one was integrity. Do the right thing, not the easy thing, but the right thing, and do it all the time. Second one was humility. It was okay to be proud, but too much bragging in our house was not really acceptable. The third one was teamwork. Always be a good teammate. My mom loved baseball. She could tell you more about the Rockies than most of the local sports authorities. She particularly enjoyed trips to Tucson for spring training. And I do remember one year she had an opportunity to sit down with Clint Hurdle in the stands and visit. She actually tried to talk strategy with him, but I don't think Clint was listening. And I think if he would have paid attention, he might have lasted a little bit longer. So, The fourth thing was give back. Always, always give back. You always get more than you give. And legendary UCLA basketball coach John Wooden said this. He said, you can't have a perfect day without doing something for someone that can never repay you. And my mom lived by that. By donating incredible time and incredible energy to the causes that are mentioned in the book there. The fifth thing, and this was really important, family first. Always, always. Family first. Keep your family first. And then the sixth thing was your humor. Always keep your humor. Through good times and through bad times, it carries you through.
This community has so much to offer and so many opportunities to get involved, and I'm grateful to those folks who welcomed me and allowed me to get engaged and have elected me to the Board of Education, though I might add, barely in this latest election. And then I was bestowed the position of president because of that landslide victory. I guess it was a mandate. So I'm also grateful to my winery staff / family over there at that table, behaving remarkably well this evening. You get an A in deportation or deportment. It's not deportation. That's something else. I got the election on my mind. Without them, I would not have the energy and time to take on all this fun stuff that I do for the community. Also, my wife, Diane, who, by the way, is a librarian. And she deserves some acknowledgement for supporting my affliction and allowing me to attend all those evening board sessions, even though she feels I really should be home putting dinner on the table for her.
I don't know what to say. This is wonderful. I appreciate everybody and all the honor to speak tonight. Appreciate everybody coming and helping students with the funding for scholarships. And I think the students have done real well, and I appreciate that. I appreciate my wife Antoinette for putting up with me all these years and everything when she thought I should have been home making dinner too, but I wasn't.
I want to say howdy. My name is Tiny Striegel. I am so glad to be here. And at my age, I am so glad to be anywhere. But I am so pleased to be able to offer some personal notes about our wonderful honorees of 2016 tonight. I call myself hard-headed, but other people say, you're just determined.